Oh my gosh. My first grade scientist. I don't know about you, but it's feeling a little cold. We're going to the Arctic today. It is freezing in the Arctic. We're going to be exploring this new habitat. And remember, a habitat is a place where that's a natural environment where things live. So that's plants and animals. And we're going to be talking about adaptations. They are things that help a plant or animal survive. So you see how I'm wearing a furry hood. A lot of animals that live in the Arctic have nice, have skin or fur to keep them very warm in this climate. That's their adaptation. We're going to be looking at another brain pop where you're going to be using this password and the username. 316 lines is the username and the password is ABC123. So while we're going to watch some of the video, you're going to be deciding what are different ways that plants get what they need to survive and what special adaptations do they have. So we're going to be using this chart to write down our adaptations about the Arctic plants. Oops, here we go. So when you click on it, it's going to be on the assignment.
Where are you going, Moby? You're going to the Arctic. What is the Arctic? The Arctic is the area around the North Pole. The Arctic includes the Arctic Ocean and parts of Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. The Arctic even includes a part of the United States, Alaska. You can find rivers, mountains, forests, and prairies in the Arctic. There are also a lot of glaciers, which are large bodies of ice that move very slowly. The Arctic can get very, very cold. Well, in some places, the temperature can get down to 0 degrees Celsius. But during the Arctic winter, the temperature drops below 0 to about -40 degrees Celsius. It takes 1 year for Earth to orbit the sun. Our planet is tilted at an angle. Sunlight hits parts of the Earth in different ways as it orbits the sun. During the summer, the Arctic is tilted toward the sun. Most parts of the Arctic get many hours of sunlight. In some Arctic places, it doesn't get dark all summer. During the Arctic winter, the Arctic is tilted away from the sun. Many parts of the Arctic get just a few hours of sunlight. In some parts, there's no sunlight at all in the winter, and it stays dark for months. Good question, Moby. How do plants survive in the Arctic? The Arctic gets freezing cold, so plants have different ways to live in their environment. In the colder months, seeds stay below the ice. When the weather gets warmer, seeds sprout and grow quickly before it gets cold again. In some parts of the Arctic, the soil stays frozen underground. So, the roots of many plants don't grow very deep. Many Arctic plants grow low to the ground, so they're safe.
So I'm going to put one of the things that I heard. There was a few other things, but I'm just going to put down one because I want you guys to do the rest. I'm going to put down the adaptation is plants grow close to the ground. It said they grow close to the ground because or so the wind Okay, so what your guys' job's going to be is you're going to continue watching this video, maybe even go back a little bit before I wrote down my adaptation and write down another adaptation, maybe about the roads or something like that. I don't know, I had to take off my Arctic gear because we are definitely not in the Arctic in New York anymore. So happy about the nicer weather. So you're going to be finished watching this, you're going to be coming up with adaptations and how it helps. So this adaptation is the plant's not growing that tall, keep staying low to the ground because there's such strong winds in the Arctic, they don't get blown over and knocked down. Okay, guys, looking forward to seeing your Arctic plant adaptations. Bye.